Oh, hello there. My name is Vert, and I am the Goddess of Leanbox. I have introduced myself, but I believe that you already know who I am. Is that correct? So it is true that you possess the power of interdimensional interaction. I suppose I am not surprised. Upon seeing your face, I have felt that this is not the first time that we have met. I must admit, this feels strange. Oh my. Do you happen to feel embarrassed? What a surprise! You appear to be much friendlier than I imagined. Please forgive me. I have yet to explain information that is pertinent to our current situation. Histoire had informed me somewhat of your identity and the special role you have here. I was told that your existence is abnormal and that you hold a unique power to interact with alternate dimensions. However, now that we have actually made contact, I have to say I had quite a different image of you in my head. I am surprised and relieved. You have such lovely consoles. This is the perfect environment for anyone to indulge in the wonderful world of gaming. Oh, I apologize. Instincts were kicking in, as it were. It is occasionally embarrassing, but it is truly work-related. Whenever I visit someone's room, I habitually use their gaming setup. I understand that this was my first time meeting you, but was it rude of me to look through your personal game collection? Moving forward, I will be more sensitive. Even if there were loose wires or a lack of displays, I will not exercise judgment. But I feel this is a very nice room you have. I have taken a liking to it, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, is it time already? I did happen to drop in suddenly. I suppose I should be leaving now. Otherwise, I might just overstay my welcome. Okay, then. I will be taking my leave now, player. I must say, today was a wonderful first meeting. I do hope we will interact much more from now on. Hello, it has been a while. Yes, not that long, I suppose. I'm happy to see you are well. This is a random question, but how do you feel about the nation you grew up in? I am certain you have several memories of it, but were you fond of living there? That is wonderful to hear. If you ask me, I believe loving your nation through its triumphs and its tragedies is an honorable duty to uphold as a citizen. Perhaps that was too random. As for me, Leanbox is the nation I rule, and I love it dearly. Its climate is temperate all year round, and our resort industry is booming. People from all over game industry come to Leanbox to take their vacations. We have shining white sands and beautiful oceans for miles on end, Relaxing under an umbrella on the beach with a drink in hand is perfection. I am familiar with that look. You are attempting to picture me in my swimsuit, are you not? Oh, excuse me. I went a little off topic. Our nation is free and abundant, or at least this is the image the world has of us. Leanbox does hold those attributes, but we also possess a powerful military industry. We deal in a variety of different weapons, and it is our nation's main export. Game industry has always had to deal with monsters, so these weapons are most often used defensively. They've received high praise from around the world. Of course, I receive some of that patronage from Uni of Last Station as well. It is the perfect fodder to negotiate a date with Uni and... Oh, I misspoke. Pardon. In any case, many of Leanbox's industries are built around event production as well. To give an example, we recently held a dynamic performance where fighter jets drew pictures among the clouds. Unfortunately, despite all of this, because Leanbox does not sit on the same landmass as the other nations, I am unable to see Nepgear and the others often. All right, I believe that concludes my brief introduction of Leanbox. However, I would be thrilled if I was able to convey even a fraction of her charm. Oh, pardon me a moment. Wow, is that really the time? I apologize, but I must hurry back now. My apologies for leaving so abruptly, but I really must be going now. Good day to you. Hello again. I am glad you are well. By the way, I have a random question for you. Do you happen to watch anime at all? Well, the reason for my question is... I remembered there was this anime, and it was based on a game I replayed not long ago. Because it was such an opportune moment, I decided to go ahead and watch it. The anime completely enraptured me, and I forgot all about my work. That is just the way life goes sometimes, I suppose. I know the ending from the game, and it is because I already know what happens that I cannot watch it without tears filling my eyes. Oh my, I did not come here today to discuss this with you. Today, I thought we could speak about our hobbies. It is a common way to learn about one another, is it not? My most beloved hobby is, of course, gaming. Not far behind, however, is my burning passion for tea. Delicious tea is the perfect beverage for both playing games and completing work. A great many of my skills have earned their names from some of my favorite blends of tea. Were you already aware of this? I find it so enjoyable to visit a tea shop and try all of the blends they have available. The fragrances are always so lovely and charming. I usually only drink the brands that I am fond of, but I also like to shake things up and try new brands here and there. Oh, yes! Not long ago, a dear friend of mine taught me a special method of brewing jasmine tea. Today would have been the perfect day to attempt it. However, I am quite tired from playing from working late last night. Perhaps Darjeeling would be more appropriate, considering its ability to help with fatigue. But I have just learned that new technique. Dear me, I cannot decide. Should I just brew jasmine after all? Of course I should. It is decided. She did teach me how to brew it after all, and I'd like to give her my feedback. According to my friend, it also has the ability to raise someone's chances of finding love. Although I'm not certain of its efficacy. I have an idea. This is perfect. I will think of you while I drink it. Did your heart skip a beat? Do not fear. It is only a test. Ah, is it time already? I was hoping that we could speak more. All right, I will take my leave for the day. Hello, player. I have returned. Oh, what's this? My goodness, recipes for stews, They all look delicious. Huh? What is this? This advertisement is quite out of place for a gourmet food magazine. It is far too cheesy. Ifrit whispers to me, "Boil the concoction further. Combine rice and the remaining broth to find the answer." One cannot help but laugh at this. What else is here? If you wish to make a meal delish, then you must use this golden dish. Wait, I've seen this shape before. Oh dear, I was trying so hard to forget. I just remembered something quite unpleasant. I almost lost my composure. It happened just a little while ago. I had heard rumors of a powerful monster in an old factory at the outskirts of town. As a goddess, I could not leave it be. I left to investigate the area at once. When I went further inside the factory, the monster showed itself. But, well, it was a strange robot. It resembled a golden pot with arms and legs. Game industry has seen stranger monsters before, so I was not too surprised. However, it backed me into a corner during our battle. It was very strong. That was when 5 adventurers saved me with a skill that materialized shadows. With their help, I was able to defeat that monster, yet it was so disgraceful that I was not able to handle it alone. I really could not believe that. My frustration was immense. Wait a moment. Now that I recall, I believe the yellow person addressed me as Hilly. Was that some sort of slang? Ah. Oh, I see. That's what it meant. You know, talking about this really helped me get it off my chest. I must get going now. Until next time. Good afternoon. Oh, were you working on your computer? These specs are great. I actually have extensive knowledge of computers, you know. For you to do this kind of maintenance on your PC, I suppose you are quite knowledgeable with them as well. My, I had guessed as much. It seems we are quite similar. It is so well maintained, I would expect this level of cleanliness from an expert. The wiring is also organized neatly. Well done. Oh, this reminds me of something. When I was taking care of Ruby... Oh, my apologies. Ruby is the name I have given my computer. Anyway, as I was completing my routine maintenance, my Oracle Chica brought me some apple pie, and then she... Wait, do you know about Chica? Well, she is the Oracle of Leanbox and one of my closest supporters. She is truly an adorable girl. She always fondly calls me dear sister, but... Well, between you and me, she's an attention seeker, going as far as feigning illness at times. I cannot help but spoil her, though. Perhaps it is not my place to say anything like this about her. My, how I have strayed from my story. So, yes, Chica had accidentally tripped on some of Ruby's cables. Thankfully, Chica was not hurt at all. But she had dropped her apple pie all over me and the circuit board I was holding. We both panicked for a moment, but she seemed much more worried than I was. Once we cleaned Ruby up and turned her on, she booted up normally like nothing happened. It was as if she wanted apple pie so much that she tripped Chica. Ever since then, I imagine Ruby as somewhat of a glutton. Apologies, I have a notification. Oh, a delivery was sent from Amazu. It should be arriving at my room any moment now. Pardon me, but I must return quickly in order to receive my package. I had purchased several new parts in order to upgrade all of Ruby's specs. I had it back-ordered for quite some time, but for it to be delivered when I was speaking on the subject... As expected of my little glutton, I will have to go install the parts immediately. Please have a good day. It has become quite normal for me to drop in like this, hasn't it? So, I came by today to ask for a little of your advice on an issue Leanbox is currently facing. People from other nations have always pointed out that hardware from Leanbox is too big and bulky. I do believe compact hardware is ideal, but at the end of the day, I want to give people high-end, high-space hardware. I believe higher specs open the possibilities for gaming, and a machine like that could handle any genre. Do you not agree? However, using high-performance parts like that will always increase the size. And I cannot wait around for smaller parts to be designed and created. Yes, that's it, isn't it? They do say that bigger is better, and if compatibility with old games is truly necessary, then my policies are not mistaken. Ah. I feel much lighter now. I rarely have an opportunity to ask someone outside my nation for advice like this. Thanks to your help, I was able to reorganize my thoughts again. Oh? It is raid time. I mean, it is time for an important meeting, so I must take my leave. I have other duties given to me aside from being the Goddess of Leanbox. I have a mountain of administrative things, such as various plans and tactical policies to decide upon. If I ever need advice on these matters in the future, I would appreciate your help. Hello, you seem like you are doing well. I came here today because I wish to tell you something special. During tea time, a brilliant idea for a new game just came to mind. Oh, pardon me, I just wanted to inquire about your opinion on it. Allow me to gather myself so I can better explain the story. Danger once again looms over game industry, threatening peace throughout the land. The story is set in Lestation, a nation ruled by the goddess Noir. Its economy prospers due to its many industries and massive amounts of trading. However, there were those who loathed this nation. Its basilicom, Lestation's pillar, was captured, and Noir was captured. The perfect coup d'etat. New Lestation, as named by the coup, isolated it from the world. It seemed that the death of Lestation's freedom was imminent, but there remained a single hope. Yes, it is Uni, Lestation's CPU candidate! So, that is the game's prologue, for now. The next thing to discuss would be its game system. Using a TPS view, various stage elements can be destroyed, and in order to boost its visual impact, all playable characters are robots. Of course, the mechanic is Uni's dear friend, Nepgear. Rom and Ram are a clever pair of analysts. Also, you use heavy weapons to knock enemies and whole stages down. It will be supremely exhilarating, let me assure you. The game is based on robots, but by inserting Uni's voice and cutscenes of her in between the action, the player can see how cute she is in the cockpit. This is the ultimate marriage of moe and mayhem. Well, I personally would love a cutscene of Uni making an entrance by smashing the basilicom wall as she's saying, "Let's party!" That about does it for my general explanation. What do you think? Is this a game you would play? That is excellent! Of course, a savvy gamer like yourself would want to play this. Hearing you say this has inspired me greatly. But then... I explained my concept to Noir before, but... "There's no way Lestation's name would ever be on such a stupid game. I won't allow it," she said. And so it was rejected. I built my original plans around using myself as the game's main character. When I started to highlight the younger sisters, though, it just became this. am beginning to feel that it would be a waste to give up at this point. Going off your impression, I should approach Neptune and Blanc about it as well. If it is popular with them, then I will work with Noir and take it in a direction she can agree with. Okay, that's it. I must revise my plan and organize my presentation so I can show her immediately. Thank you for listening to me, player. I will take my leave for the day. Hello, player. Excuse me. This is very new to me. My world is spinning a little. I can feel your passionate gaze on me. Well, how is it then? Does it suit me? I suppose I will take these off for a little while. Oh, how embarrassing of me. That was so unbelievably disgraceful. I only wished to show you a different side to me. That's why I wore these glasses. But when borrowing from Chica, I only paid attention to the style, not realizing these were prescription. I have some glasses that I use as a disguise, but those don't have prescription lenses. I use them only very rarely normally, and it is usually just so I can sneak myself into various comic and game events. Since I have them, I should show you how I look in glasses one more time. I really do feel intelligent when I put these on. It is an encouraging feeling. It is important to look the part, isn't it? I feel as if I could solve any gimmick or puzzle looking the way I do right now. The bigger problem is, however, that I cannot see in front of me very well. What do you think of me in glasses? Do you feel that it brings about a special kind of charm? It was worth the trouble of picking these out to hear you say that. This might be a good time to add to my personal collection of fake glasses. If I wear prescription ones again, I might trip, so... Oh, is it already time? That passed so quickly. I would love to stay longer, but... I regrettably must take my leave now. Oh, I have an idea! If you really liked them, I can wear glasses the next time I visit as well. Only if you would like me to do that. What do you think? Wonderful! I will find a few new pairs to wear next time. Okay, see you soon! Hello. Have you been resting? Today, I have something very special I would like to show you. That special something is none other than... Ta-da! It is an album of adorable younger sisters. I finally finished this album. You can call it the crystallization of my overflowing heart. Love, Sweat, and Tears, Volume 3. Please excuse me. My love for this album has overflowed a little too much. My first and second volumes were great, but this is the best one by far. Let us take a look inside. I will sit right here, okay? Now, I will invite you into the dazzling world of my beautiful sisters. Oh, each photo has such dazzling charm. I can hardly contain myself. First is this beautiful swimsuit photo. The lovely sight of the younger sisters all wearing such cute swimwear. Oh, look at Nepgear splashing around in the water. She's usually so calm. Okay, moving on. We have some of Uni's photos. Her normally devilish expression, a front for maturity, is fantastic. But the ferocity she exhibits in HDD is just perfect. The way she becomes even more slender after transforming is a crime. The size of her upgraded weapon is magnificent, don't you think? However, she seems bothered by her transformation. She complains that her chest gets smaller. Next up are Rom and Ram. This photo is from a racing tournament in Louis. I was a production manager and worked with the twins since they were the poster girls for the event. I wanted to try and challenge myself by giving their outfits a bit of flair they're not used to having. They might be a little younger than the other sisters, but I was so happy I was able to make some cute little outfits for them. I am almost scared of how powerful my production powers can be. Even though Blonde caught me during the event and I had to make a hasty retreat, this photo came out so beautifully that they were all happy in the end. Totally worth it. All of my photos are a personal treasure, and I swear I could never tire of speaking about them. Although, there is one regret I still have. Older Neptune told me about this, but while I was busy participating in a cosplay event, well, Nepgear and Uni were having a battle of endurance against each other in a sauna. On top of that, they were only wearing towels. The cosplay event was wonderful as well, but if I had heard of this battle beforehand, I could have been able to witness it in person. One cannot bring a camera into a public bath, but if it was a private one, then... No. They would not allow me to take a picture of them only wearing bath towels in the first place. I mean, I have no qualms being photographed in that way, but... Oh? An image of me in a towel just ran through your mind, didn't it? Oh? Is it time already? My mind was so preoccupied with the younger sisters that I did not notice the time at all. I do not believe I have fully expressed my appreciation for them, but do you better understand their charm now? This album is a treasure that is full of my most precious memories. Someday, I hope to complete an album together with you. Oh, goodness me! What in heavens am I saying? Please, completely forget what I just said. I must be tired. A good day to you. Uh, Hello there. Oh, is something the matter? Oh, do I have something on my face? I suppose I do not. I apologize. It was strange of me to act that way. After looking at you, what I was so concerned about before now feels so insignificant in comparison. Maybe it's because it is you, or perhaps because you have been with me for so long. I wish to tell you this. To tell you the truth, I have been so worried that after what had happened last time, you may have come to dislike me. I got too excited about showing you the album, and I became too blunt with you without thinking of how it made you feel. So until just a moment ago, I had been feeling too afraid to face you and, well, you see, well, either way, I was just nervous. At first, I came here because I was simply curious about who you were and what you were like, knowing you were someone who helped save the world. Back then, I thought you were a little strange, but over time, it became more and more fun to spend time with you. Your presence in my life has become so important to me that now I cannot imagine living a life without you in it. Your presence is so large that it cannot be contained in my ample chest. Because of this, I have decided, from now on, no matter what, I will continue to come and visit you here. Even if the current gate becomes unusable, I will concentrate all of Leanbox's technological efforts to make it work again. Was that a little too overblown? In any case, I believe it shows you just how serious I am about this. Oh, I just had a wonderful idea. Would you like to have a tea party with me sometime? Well, when someone says party, it usually refers to a rather large and loud group. Honestly, I only wish to see you. Just us. A party of two. So, player, it is my greatest hope that you will choose to stay with me from now on.